Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Iowa Hawkeyes. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumbstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Golden Bears will kick it away to get this game going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Quick throw to the left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you'd love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Warren. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the receiver. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. Fighting him off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Warren.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
The Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, when was the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over the sidelines just looking for answers.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And they've got him.
Now, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And the Golden Bears will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Football comes out. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the left. Fights through a tackle. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And now to try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Grab behind the line. It's Duke. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
An empty backfield on 2nd and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Down he goes. It's a sack. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So here comes 3rd and long. trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They move the six. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing...
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Direct snap to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Dallas offense takes the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Breaks into the clear. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it from the gun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Golden Bears churn out another first down. First down. We're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And he'll just get rid of it. Second and 10 here. A direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
The Golden Bears will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Makes it 2nd and medium. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll run it here. Running with purpose.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters. If we check out some of the stats here, let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. You make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He breaks free. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He can go across midfield. Out past the 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Touchdown, Cal. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Warren. What a catch by the sophomore.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. finds his target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Jump ball's caught by the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Needs a completion here on fourth down. A quick throw to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost them critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence.
Picked off a crucial turnover. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can, and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play fake, looking to throw. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup.
He's looking deep here. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game.